Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Cloudy today, huh? Cloudy today, huh? Cloudy today. Before... Oh man, I don't know. I get to test it out. I get to test it out. Man. Hello and welcome back to Gamer XD 25 Year 2. And today we're going to talk about one day early this week. Okay, well, wow, that was sweet. So you saw the last video, apparently the two videos leads up to um 100 years anniversary of October 16, 1923. Yeah, I think it was. But before we go talk about that, we're going to talk about what happened 25 years ago. Okay, the 25 years ago when Koopa, back in 1998, it was the DC they were called Young Justice. Young Justice. That was from a not the TV show. Well, sort of. Well, it is. Well, Young Justice will make. Okay, Young Justice comics were well, the members are Tim Drake is Robin, Connor Kent is Superboy, Bart Allen is Impro, Cassie Sandmark is Wonder Girl. There were remains of young members of through 25 years, and also we could well, young so you saw, well, last month I made a video of Extreme Weekend, number 2, with something. Well, maybe we were sure. Well, maybe I know last month I made a Swamp Thing video on September 17th, almost last month. And also we will continue. So the Young Just was a comic they threw so they started 1998 all the way to 2003 when well, the Young Just when the Young Just well, they were Young Justice they in the comics they were 3 members were found in Young Justice. I know there were three there were different heroes like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Well, sort of. Reason is, I'm sure about that. Well, to make sure about for sure. Well, make sure of it. We will try to make sure about that, about the release it is. So that I didn't make the Flash project yet. We will work on it in the future. Well, sort of, but for sure. Like recent news. Recent news about that. Recent news. Heard about that. Recent news about that. We'll make sure of it. Well, then maybe we could know. So what else did I talk about? Oh yeah, we're doing Project November very soon, like after Halloween. Well, maybe we make sure of it. Make sure of it. We're sure about that. And and we have new projects in October. Very we're sure. Make make sure of it and make sure of it. Well, maybe kind of weird. I thought that we make sure of it. Probably reason is, or making sure of it. Make sure of it. We're sure. Like make sure of it. Well, actually, they were try. Well, maybe we'll make sure of it and make sure of it. We're sure about it. Well, maybe we were sure about that, and that we're sure about that. We'll make sure. Uh, I, well, we're doing one day early again for something happened on today on Saturday, and crazy thing. We'll make sure of it, and we'll be sure about that. We'll make sure. Like we're sure about that. We're sure about that. What the reason is, and reason is we're sure about that. For sure. Make more. I mean, for sure. Also, what else is there? Well, well, just make sure of it. We will. I have an announcement to make. Well, this week we will have a Gamer XD 25 year 3. Year 3. Well, we will start a year 3 in um, uh, uh, um, February, well, or maybe late January, or early February. Probably early February. Make sure of it. Well, let me make sure of it, and well, I'm sure about that. I'm gonna make sure of it, and we'll be make sure of it, and we're sure about that a week ago, about that we were sure, and that we're sure about that. I'm sure, like, well, I will just make sure, I for sure, make sure that, make sure so, you're, well, we have a few more projects coming up in October. Well, we make sure of it, and probably Lisa is, and we make sure of it. What about that? Okay, all right, guys. That is said. Well, I'm gonna use the microphone first time. That microphone the first time, and I've never heard my wife. What about that? We make sure of it, and then we're sure about that, and I make sure about that. I'm sure. Alright. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe to the channel. If you would like a comment below. And we'll see you on Monday. Monday, yeah. We'll make sure of it. And heard about that, for sure about that. And we'll be sure. And see you Monday. whatever it takes. And that's it. Boop. And by the way, boom. Whoa. What? That was easy?